agriculture industry in Michigan contributes $96 billion annually to the state's economy, an increase of more than 60% since 2004. Hello and thanks for joining us. I'm Laurel Hess and this is Comcast Newsmakers. Joining me now is the Director of the Michigan Department of Agriculture and Rural Development, Clover Adams. Thank you so much for joining us today.
It's good to be here, Laurel.
That's a tremendous growth, and I know you're always the big three economic sort of driving forces in Michigan are ag, autos, and tourism. And you're always trying to get to number one with that kind of growth. When are we going to get there?
Well, I think the future is bright. You know, Governor Snyder always pushes us to grow and to add jobs and make our economy stronger. And I think for agriculture, we're positioned. We were going to see 9 billion additional people in our world by 2050, and Michigan Agriculture and Food is ready to step up and fill that need.
What are some of the reasons behind that tremendous growth? Are we diversifying more? Are we seeing more people interested in our products? What's driving that growth?
I think it's a mixture. Michigan is the second most diverse agriculture in the nation behind California. 300 commercial commodities, and we've always been very diverse. So that makes us good at meeting the needs of consumers. I think it's just we know a little more about what consumers want. They know more about what they want. And so our growers and our food producers are stepping up to provide those products.
And are we exporting a little bit more as well over the last few years?
Yes, our exports have almost doubled since 2011. We're at almost, a little more than $3.2 billion. We're sending products all over the world. Our biggest trading partners are, as anyone would suspect, Canada and Mexico. But we're also sending a great deal of items to Southeast Asia, the Middle East and North Africa. And dairy has been a real standout in our exports. It's really grown over the last few years as incomes have grown. People want dairy products. They want products from the U.S. because we have a safe product, and so they look to Michigan and others to provide those.
We really are a global economy, because when I mentioned exports, I was thinking maybe exporting to Ohio, they like our eggs, but no, worldwide, we're able to provide a safe and nutritious food source to the world.
Yes, and in America, an American product and a Michigan product says quality and food safety to people all over the globe, and that is a commodity that we need to hang on to.
Why is Michigan so unique? Is it our climate? Is it the workforce that we have that puts us in a position to be able to be such a great producer of food here?
It's all of those things. It's our climate. We have the fruit ridge on the west side of the state. We have a great deal of commodities like corn and soybeans, hog production, dairy production in the center part of the state and in the thumb. And we've always been diverse in that way, and it does make Michigan unique, and that's what makes us strong. It's our workforce as well. There are many, many opportunities in agriculture, from the farm all the way to the fork and everything in between. So not just farmers and, cow herd managers, but also microbiologists and attorneys and bookkeepers and accountants and agronomists. We have a very educated workforce. Science is a big part of our industry.
So we hear all this unemployment issues in the state, but this might be a great career path for somebody in high school right now to look into.
Absolutely. There are opportunities for people who want to go to college, and there are opportunities for people who have more trade skills. We need all those skill sets in the food and agriculture sector.
All right, wonderful to know. Thank you so much for joining us today.
It's always a pleasure. Thank you.
For more information on today's topic, you can visit michigan.gov/MDARD. Today's Comcast Newsmaker was the Director of the Michigan Department of Agriculture and Rural Development, Clover Adams.